Welcome to Bluff Creek Podcast Radio. I am Mason.
And I'm Veronica.
And today's special guest is
Ashley Hughes, a University of Minnesota student.
Thank you for joining us today.
What are your favorite holidays and what do you like about it?
My favorite holiday is Christmas, and I love spending time with my family and eating a bunch of Christmas cookies and just kind of hanging out and celebrating, singing, and having fun with my family.
What is your day like at the University of Minnesota?
At the University of Minnesota, I start classes at 8 a.m. and I go till about 2 p.m. on Mondays through Thursdays, but my classes are not back-to-back. I have gaps in between where I hang out with friends or I study and do homework.
What do you like to do in school?
When I was back in elementary school, I loved math and hanging out with friends, and my favorite subject was math, where we got to learn new things, so that was my favorite subject.
Interesting.
If you were to be anything except what you really want to be, what would you be?
Well, I really want to be a teacher, but I think I would be maybe a counselor for a school because I love to work with kids and help them with problems and help them learn throughout their classes and education.
Cool.
What is your favorite thing to do on the weekends?
My favorite thing to do on the weekends is I love to ski or hang out with friends and go shopping.
Do you have any siblings?
I have an older brother who just graduated from the University of Minnesota.
What do you like about your school?
My favorite thing about my school is the school spirit. For game days, everyone is really excited and cheering, and everyone goes to the games. And it's just a good environment that shows we're one large community.
What are some of your favorite hobbies?
I love to play soccer, go shopping. Traveling is one of my favorite hobbies. I hope to see a bunch of new places throughout my life.
What's your favorite country?
My favorite country is New Zealand. I went there a couple years ago with my family. It's a gorgeous country with lots of touristy stuff, so I'd recommend it to anyone who wants to go there.
If you were to live in any country besides America, would you like to live in New Zealand?
I would live in New Zealand or Europe because there's such different cultures that you can learn about, because I take Spanish and I would love to see different cultures and traditions and aspects of other countries.
Do you have any favorite thing to do with friends?
A lot of times my friends and I go shopping or we go out for dinner or to movies.
What sports do you do?
I play soccer. I've played soccer since I was about 9 years old, so I've played it all throughout high school, and I still play it on intramural teams in college.
What's your favorite subject in school?
My favorite subject in school was math, and I still take math classes now, so I get to continue on with it.
How much do you like school on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best?
I want to be a teacher, so I really like school, so I'd say 10 probably is what I'd choose.
If you could, go to any movie, which movie would you go to?
Well, I don't know any movies out right now, but I love Disney movies, so I always will rewatch any Disney movie that comes out.
Have you ever been to Disney World?
I have been to Disney World. I went when I was younger.
Have you ever, did something that you will never forget?
I like to volunteer, so I'll never forget all the experiences I've had volunteering. I've worked with many different students, many different organizations. I currently volunteer at Ronald McDonald, which is another classroom for kids whose siblings have long-term illnesses, and they have to go to school and continue their education even though their siblings are getting treatment at the University of Minnesota hospital.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Bluff Creek Podcast Radio, encouraging you to connect with someone new today.